Hello gamers, Matt Lemke here with True Gamer Goggles, gamer-goggles.com. Today we're going to do a figure forge on the Razor Fang Black Mamba. You could have gotten this last year if you went to Gen Con. It was the Gen Con limited edition model. It is also still being given away in the Super Bundle for the South if you purchase it. I've already done a box breaking on this, so we've already taken a good look at it. Now we're going to open it up and lay out the pieces real quick. This model is kind of geared for both game systems Blitz and Arena. Now that I think about it, I didn't take a look at the layout of the model, so I'm only going to go off this picture. I'm going to build it as it is seen here as best I can. I'm not sure if there's any options on it off the top of my head or not. I'm just going to go ahead and assemble it in its most basic form. I'm going to start by with the legs and the torso, and by zooming in. You got both legs. Zoom out just a hair. That way I can stay on camera better. This is not going to be too complicated a model to put together. Actually, it looks like the legs go together like that. So it's going to be pretty easy. Now, at home, if you want to pin this, you can. I'm not going to bother pinning it because it's not that bad of a model. There's a little bit maybe of filing here, or a little bit of knife work. Not much. And I'm also gonna try and avoid using Zip Kicker, but I'm using Zap-A-Gap glue and Zip Kicker if I need it. Generally, like if I don't put a model together on the camera, I will not use Zip Kicker because it weakens the glue, the bond, and it tells you that right on the back of the can. But I don't really remember where. I've read it a couple of times. See, fortunately today, it's already dry. So now, because he's, well, I guess you don't need the rock if you don't want it. He'll be like that, like he's putting his foot down and skating. But if you use the rock, oops, see I broke the glue. I broke the bond because I was squeezing it. But if you do use the rock, you can see that you're going to have a greater bonding point on the base of the model twice. So I'm going to set that there, kind of get that there. I think he goes like that. I don't suppose there's a rhyme or a reason to really the positioning of the base. You can do it any way you want. If you look closely at the base here on the model, with desert background and stuff, it looks like this stone pattern here is to the front like that, and he's more like this, but I am going to do it more like that, like he's standing on it off to the side. So I'm going to put some glue on the base real quick. Flip it over. I just got glue on my fingers, so I want to be careful about what I do and don't do. Put him up here. See how I like him? I want him like that, I think. So now there's plenty of, oh, I want to file that piece a little bit, or maybe use one of my dental tool knives, whatever I have handy, which it looks like nothing's handy because my boys were filing models yesterday for the figure forges they're going to do this weekend. Carefully, I'm going to try and file this so I don't break the mold again, or the bond of the super glue. The super glue technically takes 24 hours to dry. Well, same thing with most of your fiber things. They need to air out a little bit. And there's a piece there. I'm not much of a South player. I bought into the loophole when it first came out, because when I started playing heavy gear, and I still really haven't learned to play them, but I'm going through and still doing all the South stuff, because one of my boys will probably play it. And when I say bought into, I bought the super bundle, and I'm just going to go ahead and decide every time they come out with a new book, I'm just going to get the super bundle and go through it and use that as all of our figure forges so we're consistent all the way through what we decide to do. Now he'll dry on his own. I want to move him over there a little bit. I want him closer to the edge. I like that. I'm going to slide that off. I'm going to go ahead and make sure that these other pieces don't need to be cleaned up that much. Because they didn't do that last year on the show. And very clean, nice and clean. Get for no one's not. That's my boy. And that is why by everyone in the house has their own tool. You don't have to struggle with the light. Okay. Now, what do you guys do with your computer when you're done with it? Your white metal. I throw mine in a box, and every time I see Dream Pod 9 at a show, I give it back to them because they can melt it down and use it. Or I mail it to them. A little bit of cleanup on this guy. My knife skills were a little bit off there. You also use very small, those pliers to hold that on there. The rocket pod, different pod, and then there's this. I'm not really sure where that goes. I might have to take a look on the internet to see that. Kinda can't tell where that might go. Body bag, drawing parts of the body with the bag. Actually, we're going to go ahead and, I never noticed that before, there's not a whole lot of glue to do here. So, what am I going to do? I'm going to put a little piece of glue, a little drop of glue, in there, and run another drop like that all the way up to the bottom. So that one little point is not enough for it. If that doesn't work, I'll come up with another solution. But I don't want it to break off. Wow, the glue is really dry fast. There's something about the weather doesn't do it. And this piece goes on here. Now what I'm uncertain of is the placement of the flag on and the timer. Where does it have to be? So if I turn the body this way, can't really turn the body that way. Is that? Oh, good thing I did that. They have a little notch right there that's designed for this piece right here, and they slide together so that you can't mess that up. I've never seen them do that before. We're going to go ahead and we're going to use that, and that should line up so that your arm goes on there right. Of course, it's going to take a little bit more time to dry. We'll make it a little tough to work with. In fact, just to be certain, I'm going to just get these pieces with it. I'm going to dry off the back a little bit. All that excess just get rid of. This is going to have to go on there. And this piece goes on there. I should put that on first. At home, if you haven't already grouped together, I would put the backpack on the bottom first. It seems like it's going to go together better. Do that. And you can tell from the picture that the exhaust can go up and we do a motion button. So it's going to go in there like this. There. It is a pretty snug fit, but if you put it on first, you might be able to find a spot better for the bottom. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to glue it here. On his back, right at the bottom. And a little bit at the top. Press it together for about 10 seconds because that's what it's taking right now, which is really unusual for me in my house. It normally takes minutes to dry. And then I'm going to go ahead right to this arm, and so I want him showing some action, so he's going to be shooting that way. I'm going to put the glue in the female end, just a little drop. Now, if you do a lot of traveling, I would suggest that you pin this, but because it's a ball joint, I kind of like to go up. This is a ball joint, it's not work. And it's dry also, dry enough. And then we have this arm. Here's the question. The question is, do I put this together first? Flag. Or do I put it on the end? So, kind of hold this in here. Nope. I think I have to put it on. That's good. I don't want to do it that way. It's heavy. But normally I'm going to get the flag into a position where it's done. Which, if you're doing this at home, you move the foot over, you can do exactly what you designed for the bottle, and that is put the base of the flag, here, on the stone. Which I didn't do. that's my better option. We will find out in a minute. There, I'm going to have to let that dry by setting it off to the side, and I just broke it setting it down, so we're going to put it back. Now this piece I am not going to zip kick, because it will most likely break holding all that extra weight. Gently set it down, let it dry, and then I'm going to glue the backpack back onto the exhaust pack on the back. Break it off. Now it is going to be long. And then we're going to go ahead and rather than turning it in, you can put some of that straight with the section drive on the back. I don't see a good slot for it. Might have to go online. So we'll set that aside. So we'll put the rocket pod on over here. Like that. Which I'm probably going to need tweezers for. Oh, the rocket pod goes there. Holy cows, I think I'm going to have a hard time getting that in there because of the way I put his arm on. And his head. Have to turn his head. Otherwise you won't get the rocket pod on there. Rocket pod goes there, like that. So I'm going to put a little drip of glue here. Let it set until it dries. Might turn it just a little. Nope. You know, let it set there like that until it dries. And then this piece right here is displayed right there, but I really can't tell from the picture. Yeah, it goes in the middle of the pack. It doesn't seem to have a good it looks like it's supposed to slide into a piece the way it's made, but I don't see that there. I don't see a groove unless unless I put that on backward, which I bet I did. No, I certainly did. I'm a dummy. I'm a dingbat. So how? Well, certainly wants to go in. Okay, well, we're going to do this real quick because this piece clearly goes in here. Like that. The pack certainly fits better on the Black Mamba backwards, so I'm going to have to evaluate a little bit the best way to put it on after this glue dries. And while this is drying, I'm going to attempt to glue the arm on and deal with the problem I created on the base, which I'll turn this way for a minute so that I can hold it. See, it was clearly designed to rest on the rock, which I still can get a little piece there. But now I'm probably going to break it off multiple times. So I can do one of two things. I can kind of put it off to the side onto another rock like he's holding it back, which I think that's, well, I can't really do that too much. I can, it's heavy. So, let's see here. I'm going to do that. And for now, I'm going to grab a piece of cork and put it underneath it for support. Which I think I have, well, I don't have cork here, but I have something else. A couple pieces of rock. Now, I'm not going to glue them down, I'm just going to set them there so that I have something to help support the model. And then I may or may not, well, I'm probably going to base that like that now. I'm just going to, it's such a good fit. There's not much work to do, so I'm going to glue it on here. Oh, did I break anything? Don't drop your model. I think it's this piece I wanted. Now, one thing I noticed about this stuff that I have here, it doesn't glue well. So, yeah, that's the piece I want. I'm going to do that like that. Actually, probably more like that. So I'm going to attempt to glue this on here, and it, like I said, it doesn't glue well. I've used it before, but hey, guess what? It's dry. So it adhered to the base pretty well today. And now I'm going to put some glue in the arm section here. And I'm going to glue that on there like that. Let it dry as much as I can. I'm going to hit the whole thing with some zip screw real quick. Flip it around so you can take a look at it. And that's how I fixed my problem, but I wanted more rock here. Now, to take a look at the backpack. I may have to do a little bit of cleaning here now. Because that is supposed to go in there somehow. And that's just what it does. Just like that. I suppose that piece there could just go right there and you don't use the rest of your pack, but that looks silly. So I'm just going to put some glue on there. And quickly put this on here. before it dries, which I'm not doing so well at. Crap. I am going to have to break that off when we're done at some point and pin it, because that's not going to stay there very well. In fact, it's already dried because of the zip kicker I used. I'm actually going to lower it down and glue it back into the lower back like I wanted to in the first place. Well, I gotta take some super glue out though. See, this is where a Dremel would come in handy, because the glue isn't the driest and it is pretty hard. And I don't want to break any of the model apart like I'm about to. And I don't want to slip and cut myself. And one thing about super glue, it doesn't drill well. So if I do want to pin it, I will have to clean off all this glue, which, suppose if I had brake fluid, that would work. Believe it or not, straight pine sol works, but it takes 24 hours. So now I'm going to put this back on here where I can get the best fit. I don't want it to be that high. Oh, I guess I do want it to be that high. And for the sake of the video, I'm just going to get it on here and let it set so that you guys can see a finished model. I will most likely break that off and pin it, because it won't stay that way forever. But if you take a look at that, it is a little bit high on the model in comparison. Well, maybe not to the picture, because I moved things around a little bit. I got the angle, the rocks, you know, a little bit different. So maybe that's about where it belongs. But that is the Black Mamba. Well, the Razor Fang Black Mamba, which is one of the main gears of the South. This has been a Figure Forge with Matt Lemke from True Gamer Goggles, gamer-goggles.com. If you have any questions about heavy gear, you can always visit their forums. They have a very strong community-based led forums there. They're always great guys willing to help you out there. I've had tremendous conversations with them. Or you can email us and I'll help you as best I can. Thanks for watching and have a nice day.